Hello everyone, and welcome to a new Let's Play of an LJN game called Back to the Future. The type of shit that everyone makes fun of for being god-awful. Have you heard anything about this?
I know of it. I have seen gameplay of it. I know about the bees. I know about the birds. I know about everything in this game that kills you.
Yeah.
So you collect clocks. So the premise of this game is you need to get more time.
Exactly.
Even though the premise of the movie is we can go back to the future and change time, but we have to collect the time.
Well, I would say that this is probably the most literal interpretation of Back to the Future that I have ever seen. It's about time travel, so you gotta collect the clocks, and you gotta avoid everything to survive to go back to the future.
So why is it that everything kills you? Do you think that the developers actually took it a step further and were like, if you go back in time and disturb anything, you're fucked. You butterfly effect the shit out of everything. So do you think the game developers were like, if you actually went back in time, you can't touch shit?
Well, no, because you can pick up bowling balls and whip them at people to get them out of your way, so that would probably be a lot worse than just simply touching them.
Well, they didn't think this through, did they?
No, it's an LJN game. They never think anything through.
300! Yeah. 300 something. Bonus!
Yeah, if you jump right when you reach the end of a level, you get extra points, yeah.
Because that's recreating the movie.
Exactly.
So what the hell is at the bottom of my screen, or at the bottom of the screen right now? What is that? The three guys.
Oh, yeah. Well,
nobody knows.
Well, in the movie, Marty had that picture of him and his mother and father, and every time he kept fucking things up, it would disappear.
Yep.
It's supposed to be that, and when you collect...
his mom looks like a witch.
Well, yeah, his mom looks like Doc Brown, and his dad looks like a cop, and Marty just looks like somebody else, so I was confused at that at first.
No, but the picture in the movie, though, isn't a picture of his mom and his dad and him. It's a picture of him and his siblings. True story. Now you learn something.
Okay. But...
So they don't even get the fucking shit right in this game. Well done.
But...
That's a fat bonus. Cashing in time.
Yeah, but the interesting thing is that this game does have two timers. So you notice that it says time 200, so that's how much time we have to beat each individual level.
Okay.
Although... if the picture completely fades away, that's another timer, and if that fades away, we just instantly die.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
So wait, if the whole picture fades away, or just one of the people in the picture?
Everybody. And
everybody. So then how do I prevent that from happening? Just by finishing the level quickly, or collecting all the little clocks all over the place?
Collecting the clocks!
Ah, yeah, collecting the clocks.
If you collect 100 clocks...
Oh, you got dicked by that. Oh, you start at the same spot.
Yeah, you start in the same spot, but you lose all your upgrades that you've collected. So
on a level of 1 being extremely easy, children can do it with their eyes closed, 10 being a rocket scientist needs to put his full attention into it, how difficult is this game?
Probably around a 7 or an 8 kind of thing.
7 or an 8?
Yeah, because like these early levels aren't too bad, but once you get to like the, I guess, bonus stage levels, that's when the game starts kicking your ass.
Bonus stages?
Yeah, you'll see what I mean, like once we get, like,
Okay, so what are these things? These like little toilet paper rolls, what are they supposed to be?
The toilet paper rolls?
We keep walking by them. Here, there's clock. Shoe? Toilet paper rolls!
Oh, those are garbage cans.
The fuck kind of garbage cans are those?
One's filled with radioactive waste, apparently.
Clearly, because when we go back in time, we actually go back to Mad Max, post-apocalyptic world of tomorrow.
Oh yeah, and the reason why I'm not spamming bowling balls is for two reasons. The first one being is that there can only be one bowling ball on screen at a time, so
it has the game explodes.
Exactly. And the other one being that you can also kill the clocks and the other power-ups that you can collect.
Oh, you can accidentally kill them?
Yes.
Ah.
Okay, so this is sort of the bonus stage, which is probably the most accurate this game gets to the movie.
So we're killing Biff with pie!
With milkshakes, yes.
Oh, fucking milkshakes, eh?
So yeah, we have to just keep throwing milkshakes at Biff.
This actually gives me like diarrhea of how fucking stupid this is.
Yeah, it's also not very well designed because the way you have to line up Marty with Biff is a little bit off. Like, you're always going to be like one,
spot off. It's very hard to line up based on the angle that we're looking at.
Yeah, it's the
which
perspective.
lane they're coming in.
Exactly. So
Clearly, you're a master of this and have played this many times, and I am trying to just figure out the angles. I'm over here just getting my inner Vel'Koz out, trying to do the geometry. Oh, wait, who's this bitch?
Okay,
oh, you can't. Oh, she gives you some fucking...
Yeah,
she gives you a number.
yeah, she gives you a milkshake power-up where you push A and it clears all the Biffs from the screen.
Oh, wow.
But if you hit her, she just fucks off.
Oh, she fucks off.
And if one of these Biffs gets to the counter, you lose.
You die.
Yes.
A terrible, painful death. And they throw fucking... What are they throwing at you?
I don't know, but they do stun you for a second.
Like,
so
they're like those monkeys in the zoo that throw their poops at you.
yeah, except not
videos?
as fun.
Those are pretty funny. I like those videos.
Have you seen the videos of the hippopotamus taking a dump?
Oh, yeah. It's nasty. This one, he's taking one of those full... explosive diarrhea moments. The guys are filming it. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I wish I was at the zoo and something funny like that happened.
There was a video that I saw of a what are those kind of like antelopes that are in
Gazelles.
Africa? Yeah, the gazelles. Okay, so it was a gazelle, and he was running away from a hyena, and he jumped into a sort of like a mud pool that had a hippo in there.
Yep, hippo fucked him up.
Yeah, he just sort of grabbed him by the gazelle by the head and just sort of kept whipping him up and down.
Yeah,
and
you don't fuck
break
around
his
with
neck.
hippos. Hippos will fuck you up.
And
Hippos
then
actually are responsible for the most deaths
in
of
Africa,
all animals in Africa. You have now learned something. Now back to the future.
Anyway, so in order to pass that level, we had to kill at least 50 Biffs.
So we killed 99 Biffs.
Because I'm a master at
Now
this
I
shit.
Kill myself. There's no such thing as 99 Biffs. So we're capable of jumping over obstacles. Are we capable of jumping over the bees and stuff, or?
Well, the jump is weird because it's not really a jump because of the perspective. It's more like a dodge roll where you can still get hit during the roll, if that makes any sense.
Now are we on it? Wait, have we always been on a skateboard? Why are we going so fast?
That's one of the power-ups you can get, but how it works is that you have to get the bowling ball first, and then you get the skateboard.
Alright, so
And
this is at least a little bit accurate to the movie, because he has the hoverboard in the movie?
Well, no, this is Back to the Future 1.
Well, they're,
where you get stuck in the
telling
50s.
the future! They know the future. They're like, we know how this trilogy is gonna end in the Wild West. We know that in the second movie, he's going...
To the future.
Hold on. In the first movie, the objective of the movie is to go Back to the Future. At the beginning
Yes.
of Back to the Future 2, what's the objective?
Doc Brown comes back to the present time of the 80s.
Yeah,
and
but then they go to the future.
Yeah, they go to the future of 2012, I think.
Yeah.
And they have to prevent Marty's like son from fucking something up.
Correct. And then Biff gives himself, because Biff tags along, and Biff gives himself an old
a
sports almanac.
Yeah, so he's able to bet loads of money and get rich quick.
And so then he becomes like exactly super rich. But then the second Back to the Future movie is kind of a little convoluted. It's a little bit too much stuff going on. I think Doc Brown dies at some point. I don't know what's going on. Oh, you got dicked by the bee!
No, almost. I just made it out.
Oh wow, lucky you.
Doc Brown technically died in the first one, though. I don't think he died in the second one.
Did he? I don't know.
Well, it was those, what was it, the Korean terrorists that he took the plutonium from? They shot him in the parking lot. Yeah, but it turned out that he was smart enough to wear a bulletproof vest.
Exactly. So he didn't die, though.
Exactly, but he faked it.
Silly boy. Alright, so we're just fucking ripping through this place. There's literally 0 people that live in this establishment.
Yeah,
other
it's
than
just bees.
Fucking bees and clocks. Oh wait, there's one of the stragglers, I guess. A couple of the stragglers. Why the bowling pins? I feel like there's just random... I feel like they just had a meeting one day, the guys who made the game, and we're just like, everybody put in, like, 5 random things they can think about. We're all gonna put them into a hat, and we're gonna draw 10, and those are gonna be the enemies in the game. They drew bees, and hula hoopers, and fucking...
I wouldn't be surprised if, like, initially this was supposed to be, like, a completely different game, and then they just happened to have gotten the Back to the Future license.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the old games, they kind of don't have anything to do really with any of the films that they're based on, except for like 1 or 2 little things, like the music's not even the same.
Yeah,
wait,
like
when you get a
like this music, this is the only song that plays in the game, with the exception of 1 point.
when you get a license for a game, if you're a developer or for a movie or whatever, do you get the rights to the music as well?
That's very weird, like how it works, because I know that the GoldenEye Activision was able to get the license to make the game, but they couldn't get the license to use the...
Now we're a naughty teacher. We have to catch the apples.
No, it's supposed to be the scene of...
Marty's
Lorraine.
mom?
Yeah.
And she wants the D, so she's throwing us all these hints?
Oh, the hearts, yeah.
Wow,
And
Marty's completely oblivious. She's like, I want to fuck, and he's like, let me catch these hearts.
yeah, and he's blocking him with the books, so...
Oh, he's blocking them.
Yeah.
No hearts getting through here.
Yeah, if 1 heart gets by, then you lose, and you have to
I wonder
get
what
50
class
again.
we're in right now.
I guess a science one, because E equals MC squared up there.
Wow, they're really smart, huh?
Yeah.
Very. Oh, and they got Hill Valley High, right? So there's a little bit more that links this to the films. Interesting.
Anyway, so what... Oh, yeah. So,
Movie
in the Wii...
music.
Yeah, so... They were able to get the license to base the game off of GoldenEye and to remake it, but they couldn't get the license to use the actors' likenesses, so they had to change everybody up.
What?
Yeah, it's weird shit like that, so I'm not sure if there was, like, a license they couldn't get the music or something like that.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, now
But that's
you know
copyright law for you. It's only there to fuck everybody else over.
No. It's there so that people can make mad dope. Mad money.
It's there to
And
make
then
sure
you're
that...
just like, man, I don't want to pay all this money. I'm going to do my own shit. So then they just throw in this crazy-ass music made by Tony, who came in high one day and just went nuts on this. He just went crazy one day, and they're like, perfect, we'll just use that if we can't get the classic Back to the Future theme song. Actually, what even is the Back to the Future theme song?
Da, da,
Oh,
da,
here we go.
Da, da, da.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like it at all.
Yeah, it's not even remotely close.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. I thought you were actually gonna like, oh, you got fucked by a bee.
Yeah, the bees are the worst enemy in this game because they always fly in like this
They
sort
got
of like...
Little half circle.
Yeah,
looking
half
thing.
circles, and then they stop for a second, then they go at you again. It's really annoying.
Difficult. Well.
And the reason why the last set of levels are the hardest is because they fly at you like bullets. It's crazy. It's like they're impossible to dodge. And in order to beat the level, you basically need the skateboard so you can actually have enough time to make it to the end.
I wonder why they didn't put a mechanic in here where you could, like, literally just kind of rewind a little bit of time. That'd be kind of cool if you're like, fuck, I got hit by the bee, and then you just, like, rewound time for, like, 5 seconds or something like that.
Well, we don't have access to the DeLorean, let Andrew.
Listen, nothing in this game is canon. We can do whatever we want.
What are you talking about?
Are you saying that collecting clocks is canon for this movie? Are you saying that bees are canon for the whole Back to the Future franchise? Nope.
Well, yeah, because there was that one scene in the Back to the Future where Marty had to pick up a bowling ball to defend himself against Biff, and when he smacked him in the head with the bowling ball, a load of bees came out and started attacking Marty. That was a good...
Sounds like a Clive Barker movie.
I mean, that
And
was...
Hellraiser came from the ground.
I mean, that was a pretty good scene. I don't know why most people don't talk about it.
Yep.
Like, for some reason, a lot of people
It's
tend
a
to forget
classic. Let's see here. What was I just gonna say? Oh, so new Mortal Kombat games coming out.
Yes, 11, and it looks
they
actually pretty dope.
released a whole bunch of fucking gameplay and content and stuff. But so they released a new character.
Yeah, some guy who...
Garrus.
Yeah, he's like a sand... time guy.
He's an elder god, like Raiden. So he uses sand and time, and then so that's kind of interesting. So he has a mechanic where he can actually rewind time. I thought that was kind of cool. And but the thing with Mortal Kombat though is it's really hard to implement a new character in that franchise.
Well, I mean,
think about how many characters there's been, and if you were to ask somebody, name like 10 Mortal Kombat characters, everybody just thinks of like the OG ones.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been like, I think in like some of the older ones, in like Armageddon, there was like 40 or something redonkulous, 40 characters in that game you can pick.
I think maybe Armageddon was the one, but it was basically like Mortal Kombat Trilogy 2, where they just put in all the characters up at that point.
Exactly, but then there's a lot of the characters that don't stick. It's like when you're making, like, think about all, like, have you ever seen, like, the DC or Marvel, like, encyclopedias of characters and seen how many characters they actually have in those universes?
Yeah, like Matter Eater Lad.
Exactly, and then dumb shit like that just don't stick. And, like, how many things they have to try to get something to kind of stick and people to be like, I like that, that's okay. The same thing goes for Mortal Kombat. I think they actually kind of did that in the Mortal Kombat 9, because they made a new character called Scarlet, and she's actually showing up now in MK11 now again.
Yeah, and from one of the gameplay that they showed, she has a move that's literally what Quan Chi had in 10.
Which one's that?
It's the one where she uses the person's blood and pulls them towards her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's literally what...
magic. She uses...
blood.
Hemoglobin.
Yeah. But it's literally the exact same animation, though.
Yeah, but it's a good move.
Yeah.
And if the Quan Chi's not going to be in the game anymore because he's dead. Spoiler alert! Oh man, look at this! You know what this is? Yeah. What do you gotta do? Catch notes?
Yeah. So this is literally the easiest sort of mini game, well, in this game, because with the baseline you just have to go down. If it's a normal note, you go in the middle, and if it's that hashtag, you go all the way up.
I'm already lost. I'll fuck this up.
Like, it's
oh
really
yeah, I'm
easy.
fucking this up. I'm just trying to do this with my eyes and I'm fucking it up. Up, 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 normal, 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 down, middle, middle,
See?
middle, 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 high, middle. Shit, fuck, I fucked it up. So I would have lost.
Well, they do give you some chances, because literally you're just making that thermometer go all the way up to the hard side.
Oh, now your mom and dad are gonna smash because of your mad skills. Well done.
Yeah, baby.
Your up-down motion on the D-pad caused my daddy to give her the D. Oh, yeah.
I've been swiping left and right so I can swipe up and down. You catch what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. There you go. Now we're about to go back to the future.
Yeah, so like I said, these are the hardest levels.
Okay,
in the
do
game.
we actually see the DeLorean in the game at any point?
Yeah, it's the final bonus game, and it's...
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the final boss. I was like, wait a minute.
Well, it's technically a boss, and
what? That makes no sense.
Well, it's very stupid. Like, you'll see it when it happens, but it's just bullshit.
Sounds like a good time. Is Doc Brown in the game?
No.
Missed opportunity.
I mean, he got shot by the terrorists, remember?
It doesn't matter. They can do whatever the fuck they want. They can literally make this game about, like, I don't know, shitting. And, like, they can do whatever they want. Like, literally, there's nothing in this game tying this to the movies at all. Other than the name and
a few details,
couple of little deets, but not enough to really notice. Do you think game developers, when they make games like this, ever thought, like, wow, could we actually do something, like, really cool? Or is it like, or is this what gaming's gonna be like until the end of time?
This is gonna be what gaming's like to the end of time. Like, I don't know, have you seen, like, all the shit AAA developers put out? It's fucking garbage.
What, now?
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, if you compare, like, something like this compared to some of the stuff now that comes out in terms of just, like, graphics and stuff like that, like, it's like, there's this new game coming out called Anthem.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like Destiny.
Oh, yeah, it's by BioWare, right?
Yeah, kind of like, looks like Destiny a bit, so you have, like, your, I think they're called javelins or something like that. It's like kind of like your suit that you wear. Mm-hmm. You upgrade that, you're part of a team, and you go do missions. It's pretty much Destiny. But there's a whole bunch of different modes. Anyways, the graphics in that game look absolutely, like, mental. Like, they look so good.
Which is surprising considering they made Andromeda.
What the heck's that?
Mass Effect Andromeda?
Oh yeah, that's a.
Yeah, like the game that collectively shit the bed for its entire lifespan.
Yeah, I guess so, eh? I had a friend who was very upset about the last Mass Effect game, and he was very vocal about it too. He was like, "This is fucking shit."
Well, yeah, like you look up one compilation, you're like, how the fuck did anyone think this is a finished project?
Alright, so we're almost done. So the goal of this game is to make our way around the town and just basically dick our day away while Doc Brown's busy hooking up all the equipment to get us to go back to the future.
Exactly.
Doc's like, this is basically how, what do you call it? Basically how Rick and Morty came to be. So they saw this game and they're like, Doc's doing all the work and Morty's literally just shitting the bed, just fucking around. Or Marty, oh man, Marty's shitting the bed. Then they're like, this is the perfect template for a TV show.
Have you seen like the original parody shorts that they made before it was Rick and Morty?
Nope.
Oh, it's pretty stupid.
Are we talking about the ones in the Judge one? Is that something, or is that something completely different? The one where they do the you know what? Fuck it. I don't know what you're talking about. Explain.
Okay, well, basically they just made fun of Back to the Future, and it's kind of fucked because okay, it is funny, but it's funny in like a really stupid way, because what it is that Marty gets his tree stuck in he gets his kite stuck in a tree.
His what stuck in a tree?
A kite.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say his dick or something.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh no, Doc Brown, my kite's stuck in the tree. Help me!" And he's like, "We'll go back in time and prevent this tree from being planted in the ground." And then he was like, "Okay, Marty."
Oh wait a minute, those are the guys with the glass.
Yeah.
The guys moving back and forth. I've heard about these fellows.
Yeah.
And they're moving back and forth. You think you can walk through them? Nope, it's fucking glass. Surprise, you're dead.
Exactly.
Wow.
And then he's like, "Okay, Marty, we're here where the tree was going to be planted. I need you to suck my dick now." And basically that's the whole short, is just Marty sucking Doc Brown's dick.
Well, that's fucked up.
Exactly. But it's kind of funny because they keep doing it.
They had this really weird one that came out a while ago, and it was like this Australian like animated rip off, I guess. It was just kind of like,
oh, the Australian version of Rick and Morty.
Have you seen that one?
Yeah, you showed me that.
Oh yeah, that's good shit. We're going to Bendigo, Morty. That's good stuff. That's what I'm picturing when you're explaining what this game was like, or what this clip was like, because it's pretty much the same thing.
Okay, so when this game says you only get one chance, they mean it. You could have infinite lives. If you fuck this up, the game resets to the very beginning.
Oh, fuck.
So, yeah, the point is that we have to make it to the very end.
Oh, what the fuck? It's going faster now?
Well,
are you in control of this?
Yes, so we have to go 88 miles per hour, but we have to dodge the lightning, because it resets our speed back to like 30.
Oh, so if you hit the lightning, then you start slowing down.
Yes.
I understand.
And we have to keep, 88
Woo!
until we hit those telephone poles, and then we beat the game.
Congrats, Marty! You made it back!
Maybe.
All your time travel is behind you now. Oh, maybe. We know the plans for the future installments. Oh, wow.
And
well,
it
wasn't as shit as I thought it was going to be. It looked like it was reasonably okay to play. I would give this viewing experience a 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, but if you were playing, you'd give this game like a 4.
Why do you do it?
Well, someone's got to do it, Andrew, and it might as well be me.
Martyr over here.
Anyway, see you all next time. Bye-bye.